Hey, Carol, do you know that high-paying, cushy fictional job I have? You mean the one that enables you to support 6 children, a maid, and a stay-at-home wife? Yeah, that job. I think it's at an architecture firm, but I can never remember the name of the job. You mean architect? That's it. Mike, is something wrong with your job? What? No, I loved that job. Loved? Why are you speaking about your job in the past tense? I got let go. That means fired. Oh no, Mike, how did that happen? Well, you know how buildings aren't supposed to fall down? Well, one of mine did. What? But how can they hold you responsible for that? Well, it wasn't so much a case of one fell down as several of them exploded. Mike, what are we gonna do? Well, I was thinking for starters, you could get a job. I'm being serious here, Mike. What are we going to do? Look, ever since we got married, money's been a little bit tight anyway. Are you suggesting we get a divorce? What? No, I was suggesting we cut back on how many kids live here. All of them, or just yours? Actually, I was thinking yours. But your boys eat most of the food. And your girls are buying clothes all the time. They only buy used outfits from Goodwill. That's why they look like they're from the 1970s. It is the 1970s. Anyway, at least one kid has to go. This is going to be a tough decision. You know, we could just fire the maid and have you do all the housework. Or we could interview each kid and have them make a case for staying here. So what's this all about? We need to make some family cutbacks. In 20 words or less, tell us why you should stay here. Well, I already live in the attic like a squirrel. He does make a good point, Mike. We barely see Greg as it is. All the more reason we won't miss him much. Aren't you supposed to be going off to college or something? Dad, college costs even more money. Besides, I'm starting a music career. Oh God, not that again. You want to hear my latest song? We could make the world a whole lot brighter. Stop, please, just stop. I think the neighbor's dogs are howling again. You'll be sorry when my Johnny Bravo record goes platinum. They said I fit the suit. Wait, so you're saying there's an outside chance you could become filthy rich? So that's it, Greg stays. Groovy. Well, let's withhold judgment until we've interviewed all the kids. Far out, man. I'm moving out after season 5 anyway. Greg said you guys wanted to talk to me. Oh, look, Mike, it's our favorite daughter, Marcia. I can hear you guys. Now, Carol, we don't have a favorite daughter. Here's the part where I'd be winking if I could wink. We can still hear you. Is there something you need to say to me? We need to let one of you kids go, so we're just gathering information. Letting one of us go? To where? Are there no orphanages? Are there no workhouses? Carol, you're literally quoting Ebenezer Scrooge. Marcia, just let us know why you think you deserve to stay. Well, first of all, I'm very popular, and I'm not one to cause much trouble. What about that time you got hit in the nose with a football? Yeah, that caused quite a stir, and that whole oh my nose bit got pretty old after a while. But Peter threw the football. How could that be my fault? You could have easily ducked and the whole thing could have been avoided. And you made such a fuss about a stupid broken nose. But then my nose healed and Phil Packer, the big man on campus, asked me for a date. I think you're confusing episodes. Phil Packer was just Peter wearing a fake mustache. Yeah, that was Doug Simpson who asked you for a date. But then he changed his mind when he saw how ugly you got with your broken nose. And this is how you treat your favorite daughter? Well, Marcia, you're hardly a saint. Yeah, remember all those laws she broke trying to invite Davy Jones to the high school dance? That was so weird. Wasn't he like 30 years old? Yes, but he was so short everyone thought he was a 6th grader. That's not really helping. Hi, I'm Peter. You may remember me from such shows as The Brady Bunch and A Very Brady Christmas. Oh, Peter, always joking around. It would be a shame to let you go. I can think of several reasons to let him go. Yeah, actually, me too. Wait, what did I ever do wrong? Remember that time you made a fake volcano and it sent hot lava everywhere, causing third-degree burns? But that was just vinegar and baking soda. Okay, maybe a little actual lava, but no one got hurt. And remember that time you broke Marcia's nose with a tire iron? That wasn't a tire iron, that was a football. So, you do admit breaking Marcia's nose. Yeah, it was just as much her fault. She easily could have ducked. What's wrong with you people? Quiet, Marcia, it's Peter's turn. I'm a good kid. Remember that time I defended Cindy from a bully? Or that time I saved another kid from a falling toy shelf? Yes, but I also remember that going to your head. You even threw yourself a hero party. Who does that? Yeah, and no one even showed up. Loser. And you played Benedict Arnold in the school play. Traitor. But you're the ones who made me do that. I just wanted to join the filmmakers club and make a movie about pilgrims. Greg already did that. Alice was dressed as a man for some reason. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I think we've heard enough from Peter today. Aren't you going to let me say my catchphrase? What catchphrase? Pork chops and applesauce. This family's so weird. Hey guys, it's me! Help me out here. Which one are you again? Mike, that's Cindy. I'm not Cindy, I'm Jan. We have a Jan? Oh, that's right. She's the one who's not Marcia and not Cindy. It's not my fault they didn't really flesh out my character. What are you talking about? You're the insecure one. Well, if she's insecure, she should be good at defending herself. Why do you think you should get to stay here? I've been through so much. Freckles, braces, glasses, and that god-awful wig I was wearing for a few weeks. Geez, complain much? Good times, good times. Do you have any special job skills? Well, I suppose I did work at that ice cream store for a while. Boring. Marsha already did that. Marcia, Marcia, Marcia! Why do you always say that? I think it's her catchphrase. You know, like when I say... What is it I say anyway? Oh, I know. I can paint. Really? Oh, good. Well, the kitchen could use an update. No, not that kind of painting. Remember when I was trying to find out what I was good at? You're going to have to help me out again. I barely remember you at all. First I tried ballet, and then I tried cheerleading, and a bunch of other wacky hijinks ensued, but then I settled on painting. Yeah, I'm bored already. Can we just move on to the next kid? What do you guys want to talk about? And why did you bring us here at the same time? Yeah, everyone else got their own one-on-one interview. Well, technically, one-on-two. We originally wanted to interview each of you separately, but then it was taking too long and I got bored. And face it, you're more or less the same. Youngest boy, youngest girl. But I'm the youngest one in curls. Those curls are fake. I could be wearing those if I wanted. Like when you dyed Greg's hair orange? That only worked if you had a color TV. All right, kids, stop fighting. Yeah, how are we supposed to concentrate on which one of you to get rid of? You want to get rid of us? But we nearly set the world record for teeter-totter, or seesaw, as it's more commonly called. Yeah, and we would have succeeded if you hadn't fallen asleep. It's not my fault Mom took us off the teeter-totter, or seesaw, as it's more commonly called. You don't have to say it that way every time. Well, at least one kid has to go. But I like my popcorn! What does that have to do with anything? I think we should get rid of Cindy because she's a tattletale and she has a lisp. What's wrong with the occasional lisp? Bobby, how could you turn against me after we got lost together in the Grand Canyon? We didn't get lost. I was trying to lose you and you kept finding me. But if you get rid of me, you'll be the shortest one here, and I know you're sensitive about your height. But I'm still better than Greg at pull-ups, and for some reason I'm on the basketball team. Cindy, what are you good at doing? Well, I used to be cute, but now I'm just getting older and awkward. That doesn't count. Yeah, remember when I felt sorry for you and I pretended to be your secret admirer? Bobby, that was just weird. Oh, I know. remember when I got Joe Namath to come here because I wrote a letter saying Bobby was deathly ill? That sounds more like something Marcia would do to get Davy Jones to visit. Mr. and Mrs. Brady, I'll make this easy for you. I'll quit. But who's going to do all the housework? Should I tell her, Alice, or should you? Mrs. Brady, I think he's trying to say that you should... Oh, that I shouldn't worry at all, because now that Mike's unemployed, he can do all the housework. Problem solved. No, that's not what I was saying. Problem solved. So you're not even interested in knowing why I want to quit? Does your identical cousin Army drill sergeant need a maid too? You're not going to Seattle again, are you? Did you throw out your back again? No, I'm marrying Sam the Butcher. From the William S. Burroughs novel? Oh, Alice, congratulations. When can we stop paying you? Actually, I was planning on just stealing your station wagon for severance pay. Fair enough, so I guess we don't have to kick any kids out. We still might have to. Why's that? A long-lost cousin just showed up at the door. Hey, everybody, don't I look like a miniature John Denver? Oliver! Oh, no. Don't forget to subscribe and then watch the video over again.